Hey, I want to ask you a quick question. Have you ever lost weight and then gained it back? Or have you known anyone that's done that? I think we can all say yes, because it's very common. Over 85% of people that lose weight gain it all back, plus more. But I want you to know that you have all of the tools to be successful long term on your health journey. And one part that's really important is to know that once you hit your goal weight, that's not a finish line. You're not just done taking care of your body. You want to take care of your body for the rest of your life. So you'll move from that weight loss phase into that transition and then optimization phase. So to know that nothing's off limits, but you will use the tools that you learn, the mindset tools and the education on eating healthy to be able to help you long term. So a few things to remember is your mind and your body will always match up. So if you are working really hard on changing some physical habits, but you're not working on the mental habits, it's very likely that your mind will get your body back to where it was comfortable, dealing with stress or emotions the way it always had, buffering with food, or going on vacation and vacationing like you did before instead of making some healthy swaps. So make sure that you're working in your life book. You're talking with your health coach about what you're learning, and you're really making changes with the mindset so that you can really feel confident that you can be successful long term, and you can be more aware of your thoughts and your habits. And so that's one thing that I think is very important. Also, to know that you cannot address a weight issue with exercise. So it's really important that you are focusing on the mindset and nutrition. And yes, we want to add in exercise because it does help to have that little bit of extra calorie buffer during that optimization phase. And it's so good for your endorphins, your mind, and for relaxation. So if you haven't started exercising by the time you get close to your goal weight, make sure you incorporate at least a walking program. Talk with your health coach to find out what would be good for you. All right, I want to go through the quick transition process and then also give you a few of my top tips. All right, so in element 14 in your life book, it walks you through week by week for transition. Transition starts with 4 weeks of adding each food group in one at a time as you take out the fuelings. And you're learning to combine foods together to be able to keep your blood sugar balanced, just like the fuelings did. And you'll learn what food you like to pair together. When you have fruit, what protein do you like with that? So you really get to incorporate each food group and really pay attention to how your body feels when you eat that food. So it's moving really into intuitive eating and listening to your mind and being intentional about what you're putting in your body. So I think you'll really enjoy the transition phase, but don't rush it. It's so important. It's literally for your mind and for your body. Your body, it's resetting your metabolism, getting back to a different set point of where your body is comfortable by slowly incorporating more calories, more carbs, more food groups. If you were just to add all of that back in at once, your body would just hold on to that and not be used to that many calories and just gain the weight back. We see it all the time. But also the mindset. Make sure that you're really working with your mindset. Plug into the Optavia community. Even better, decide to help someone else. Studies show that you're 5 times more likely to get to your goal weight and keep it off if you are helping someone else. So if you haven't looked into what coaching looks like or helping someone else, that would be a really good time while you're still in your health journey to decide to help someone else. And that can really help you to make health part of who you are, your identity. And that's really why I became a health coach almost 10 years ago, is I knew that if I was a health coach and I was learning and I was practicing healthy habits, I would be mindful about what I was putting in my body and how I was taking care of my body. So best thing I've ever did. It really has helped me keep my weight off, and in so many different ways in my life. I really love that to help keep me moving forward. But also know that you always have a coach. So once you get through the 4-week transition and you're checking in with your coach every day or every week, make sure that you still keep in contact at least once a month. Even once you feel like you've got it and you don't need help, just having that accountability check with your health coach. Give yourself a little bit of a buffer, about 3 to 5 pounds. And if you hit that buffer, that threshold, call up your coach and just say, hey, the scale's moving up. I got to get back on track. Will you help me look at my healthy habits? And you can decide if you want to jump back on 5 and 1, just get that little bit of weight off, get back to where you want to be, or just tweak some healthy habits and lose it that way. So I love to know that you always have that option after a holiday, after a vacation. Not to say you want to go crazy during that time, But if your habits are slipping, it's such a great way just to reset those habits, detox, get back on track quickly. So just know the fuelings are a tool. They help you get to a healthy weight, but they can also help you maintain that healthy weight by using them as healthy snacks throughout the day. It makes it more convenient to know that you have something that will balance your blood sugar for a good 3 hours and keep you going. When you're busy and you're feeling great, you want to keep up with those healthy habits. So I keep this cupboard back here stocked with just my Optavia bars and snacks. So while I'm working, I can just grab one. I have my water. I'm good for 3 hours. So know that the fuelings are an important part of that transition and can really help you in the optimization phase keep your weight off by having those healthy, convenient snacks. So I want you to remember the high five really quick: hydration, exercise, balanced meals every 3 hours, your sleep, and your mindset. Those are the key habits that are going to help you long term. And I guarantee that if you go through the transition as laid out in element 14, then it will really get your body to where it needs to be physically to be able to burn more calories, process those carbs. You'll become educated at what foods to pick and how to pair those together. And then working with your health coach and knowing that you have education, keep reading in your life book. Even once you hit your goal weight, keep reading in your habits of health book so that you can keep moving forward with that healthy mindset. All right, you got this. Talk to you later.